Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss the power of the mind, how to awaken your light. The mind is a bridge between the soul and the world, and it is your greatest power, yet sometimes your greatest challenge. What you think, you become. What you believe, you create. What you hold on your mind becomes your life. The mind is like a garden that grows whatever you plant. If you plant fear, fear will grow. And if you plant love, love will bloom. Guard your garden carefully. Feed it with good thoughts, water it with gratitude, and expose it to the sunlight of faith. Every thought has energy, and every thought travels into the universe, touching others and returning to you multiplied. Awareness is everything, and when you control your mind, you control your life. The mind can be your servant or your master, and if you don't train it, it will rule you. If you train it well, it will lift you. The untrained mind creates noise, while the trained mind creates peace. And peace begins where control begins. Your outer world reflects your inner world. And if your mind is restless, life feels chaotic. But if your mind is calm, life feels balanced. The world outside doesn't decide your peace. Your mind does. Every morning, your thoughts decide your day. And if you begin with gratitude, your day glows. But if you begin with worry, your day dulls. So wake gently, think gently, and speak gently, for your first thoughts are the first rays of sun that set the total day of your life. So wake gently, think gently, and speak gently, for your first thoughts are the first rays of sun that set the tone for the day. The mind is powerful because it connects to the subconscious, which carries the memory of your soul and knows right from wrong. It guides you softly, but when your surface mind is noisy, you cannot hear it. Silence is the doorway to the subconscious, and meditation opens it. When you sit quietly without demand, your mind starts to listen, becomes clear like still water, and in that silence, light appears. That light is your highest consciousness. You are not your thoughts, you are the awareness behind them, the witness observing the movement of mind. When you realize this, you stop being controlled by thoughts and simply observe them. And then, the more you observe, the quieter they become. The mind feeds on attention. So, if you feed fear, it grows stronger. And if you feed peace, it expands. Choose what you feed, for you cannot stop every thought, but you can choose which to follow, and that is your real power. Most people let the mind wander like a wild horse, running into the past with regret or into the future with fear. But peace lives only in the present moment. Train your mind to stay here now, because now is where God lives. When the mind is untrained, it reacts, but when it is trained, it responds. Reaction is unconscious, response is aware, and every mindful pause is a victory of the soul. Be careful what you repeatedly think, because repetition becomes belief, belief becomes vibration, and vibration attracts reality. This is how the mind shapes destiny. So repeat what uplifts you. Speak kindly to yourself, for the words you tell yourself matter. When you say, I am not enough, your energy falls. But when you say, I am growing, your light rises. Affirmations are not magic, they are alignment with truth. Your thoughts build invisible walls or open invisible doors, deciding what you allow into your life. When you think with fear, doors close. And when you think with faith, doors open. Trust the power within, for you are creating far more than you see. The mind is like a lens that gets dirty with negativity. So clean it daily with awareness. Remove the dust of judgment, wipe away the stains of guilt, and polish it with love. A pure mind reflects light easily, but an impure mind distorts it. Spiritual growth is inner cleaning. You remove falsehood and uncover your true brilliance. Don't let the world program your mind with fear or greed. Step back and ask, does this thought bring peace? If it doesn't, let it go. You own your peace to yourself. The mind is always your healer, because every cell listens to your thoughts. When you think love, your body relaxes. When you think fear, your body contracts. Positive thinking is not cliche, it is medicine. Faith is the highest vibration of the mind. It dissolves fear like sunlight dissolves fog. Faith is not blind, it is trusting unseen laws. When you live by faith, your mind becomes fearless, and a fearless mind is a free mind. Free your mind from expectations, for expectations are hidden chains that keeps you tied to outcomes. Let life unfold naturally. The less you force, the more peace you receive. Your mind is also the gateway to intuition. When you silence doubt, intuition whispers, telling you the direction to take. Listen to it more often, for it is the voice of your soul. Negativity is a habit, and so is gratitude. You can retrain your mind through practice. Every time you notice something good, you rewire your brain. Gratitude becomes natural, and joy becomes effortless. Protect your mind from too much noise. Spend time in nature. Watch the sky, listen to the wind, and feel your breath. These moments reset your frequency and remind you that peace is your natural state. Be patient with your mind, for it carries many lifetimes of impressions. Don't fight it, guide it with love. Like a teacher guiding a child, when you fall into old patterns, begin again, because every moment is a new beginning. The mind needs discipline, not suppression, for suppression creates conflict and discipline creates clarity. Discipline is gentle strength, the quiet courage, and inner stability. When your mind is calm, your aura glows. People feel peace around you, and your energy teaches without words. That is the power of inner light. It hits without effort. Your mind can connect to higher realms through silence, prayer, service, and humility. When your mind surrenders to truth, grace flows when ego steps aside, and ego is the fog that covers wisdom. The mind must bow before the heart, for that is how balance and light are born. Don't believe every thought you think, because not every thought is truth. Some come from fear, some from memory, and some from conditioning. Test them gently before you act. Ask, is this thought loving? Is it necessary? Is it kind? If not, release it and replace it with silence. For silence is more powerful than unkind words. When your mind starts judging, remind it that everyone is learning. You are not superior. You are a fellow traveler. Judgment closes the heart, while understanding opens it. The open heart and the quiet mind walk together. That is the path of wisdom. Your peace does not depend on others. It depends on how you manage your own mind. You cannot control others, but you can control your reactions. Every time you stay calm in chaos, you grow. And every time you choose peace over anger, you rise. The mind is like fire. Uncontrolled, it burns. But controlled, it gives warmth and light. Use it wisely, think consciously, and live intentionally. A positive mind is not naive. It sees darkness but refuses to dwell there. It focuses on what can be done, not what cannot. That is power, mastery, and awakening. Train your mind to see God in everything. It will not make your life perfect, but it will make it peaceful. Even in difficulty, where there is hidden blessing, and even in loss, a hidden gift. The wise mind looks for that gift. That is the secret of peace. When you awaken your mind, you awaken your life. You start living from awareness, purpose, and love. Enlightenment is not an escape, it is transformation. So quiet your thoughts, breathe deeply, and feel your own awareness. It is vast, luminous, and divine. Your mind is not your enemy, it is your greatest instrument. Use it to control beauty, spread peace, and create heaven around. And that is the true power of the mind. That is how you awaken your inner light. Thank you.